Welcome friends to Dune Awakening. The beta weekend is basically over, but fear not, the game comes out mid-June or early June. I think it's about the 10th maybe. But here we are. This is the start of the game pretty much after the pretty decent intro, honestly. And so I'm pretty blown away by the graphics and how the game runs. Although, to be fair, I have got a 5080, so it's a bit of a cheat code. Everything is on Ultra. I think we're running at 2.5K rather than 4K just because I like having a slight small screen. And here we go, man, yeah. So, in the game, when you load in, pretty normal stuff. If you've ever played survival games, you collect things around the map to build things. Luckily, in this game, and it prefers you to keep it this way, is like a locked guidance for a certain portion of time to kind of give you the basic things that you're going to need to know and do. So first off, harvest some plant fiber. Then that's going to unlock you to be able to do some research on some clothing that's better than this little get-up we've got. So we'll do that now. And for now, the research for this is just in your inventory menu. You have a research section. Really simple. Click, click, boom. That's done. Now you can craft it. And that was the reason why you collected some fiber, because this stuff only needs fiber. So again, over each one, click them all, get them all built. They're going to go into your inventory. Cool. Now we've got to equip them. Very simple. Even if you've got something on already, you just equip and it swaps it over. Equip, equip, equip.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts.
Cool. Now he's sharp. So if you have a little look in the inventory, this stuff, to be honest, you may or may not as well keep it. I'm on the fence. Eventually you're going to get a recycling refiner. It takes a little while though, quite a few hours before you get to that point. So keep them, don't keep them. I don't think it matters particularly. I'm going to keep them for now. Now we have to salvage some metal using our cutter ray. The cutter ray we picked up kind of at the start. There's like a little interlude at the start of the game, which is kind of nice to be honest with you. It shows you the basics of how to use it. It's very simple. You right click if you're on a mouse, and then you left click to break stuff up. Little bits you can just collect. So that's kind of handy. Not everything is collectible. If it's collectible, it usually like gets highlighted. That might be a feature you can turn off if you don't like that, to be fair, but I found it pretty helpful. These flowers, you can hydrate off them, but you can only hydrate off these flowers if you've got less than 1/3 of your blue hydration meter full. And then it'll only fill it to that 1/3 also. So it kind of restricts you. Eventually you're going to build some stuff to help you make essentially what is water, keep you hydrated. If you've ever played No Man's Sky, this kind of reminds me of that. Just that laser bit. The mining tool that you get on that game. There might be some other games that have something similar. I've just not played them. So No Man's Sky is the only one that springs to mind. Get some more of that. Salvage that. We have a new schematic available. There we go. So it wants us to research the Mauler pistol kit. We shall do this in the same menu as before. Go to your research, click on the Mauler, hit the research, confirm. Bada bing, bada boom. Then you got to make. So real simple. Craft that. You can make some darts. We'll make 17 for now. Those will automatically go into that bottom right corner. You see the gun. You've got 8 slots. Generally, if it's something that can be equipped, it will fall in there anyway, which is kind of nice. And we have some more skill points. Very good. Got a new schematic. Respawn beacon. Pretty handy because if you die, what you'll do is you'll start always at this point. And that's not ideal. It doesn't set a base or anything like that. So it's pretty worth at least getting one to begin with. You're going to have to progress, to be fair. So make that. Go back into crafting. We don't have enough salvage metal, so we got to go get some salvage metal. Right, we're back. We found some salvage metal. Now, we should be able to craft a respawn beacon. Craft that poor boy. You just need to find a surface where it goes yellow. Basically, not on the main bit of sand, ideally. Some of the sand isn't like that little short bit of sand. Maybe that middle bit might. But most of these bits won't. They're not a problem for the worm, is what I'm saying. It's the bigger outer bits that starts to become an issue. For now, I'm going to slap that down there. So in your research, you've got some things highlighted. Usually means there's something else you can do. So we can make some binoculars. Let's make those. They're quite handy because it wants us to anyway. We have the binoculars. Let's make the binoculars. You also have a skills menu. Need charge, we've just kind of got that straight away, which is really helpful. Propose you forward. And once we have some points, usually once these unlock, you'll be able to just click one and decide if you want to use it. And then if you get bored, or you can't, even if you make all of it, you can respec the tree. However, once you respec it once, I think you have to wait 48 hours before you can do it again. So use that sparingly. And to be honest, you'll get points all over the place. You can't really make a bad decision, I don't think. Okay, there. So it wants us to look for some scavenger stuff. So camps are usually kind of in these areas, but they'll be lit up by a fire. Like, see, there's no one there. We might be able to see one further away, though. There we go. So it's picked them up, even though we can't quite make it out ourselves. Wants us to go to a scavenger camp, use our ability that we just unlocked, and kill the scavengers. What we might find is there's probably going to be one around here somewhere anyway. We might not have, like, we haven't got to walk that far. We'll find a scavenger camp somewhere on this little bit. So we may as well we'll work our way around it, see what we can find. Once you've killed the scavengers, or you've taken a few out, it will let you, 1, have a new skill, and 2, start to look at building a place of your own. We'll take this guy out. This is the new thing. Wow! One shot. I don't think I even took any damage. Gosh. So before we're able to build stuff, we need to make a construction tool. To do that, it wants us to grab a bit more metal and salvage parts. We need some fuel cells, 24 of them. That's not for the construction tool itself, that'll be for the building. Also though, if you see a downed ship like that, and you can climb up to it. Now these, you can also break these down. If you scan it, see it's got a little scanner thing. Scan that, zip. I'll take that off. You get some Holtzman actuator and salvage metal. Do it again, it'll do another bit. Scan it again, gives you another bit. Scan it one more time, get that one. If we go this side, we might not be able to get this, but there we go. Whee! You could take the wings off first before you do that. But we got some bits from there, didn't we? So I'm going to go find some fuel cells, and then we'll go build some stuff. But right now we've got 4 research intel points to get some research. If you weren't playing the locked mode, then these would be ready for you to just look at using, basically. If you're at the right level. If you're level 3, level 4 sort of thing. But because we're playing the sort of guided tour, these you can't quite do yet.